I made this eternal steel rose for Valentine's Day. Here's how I made it. I start by drawing some petals on 24 gauge mild steel. Then I cut it out. Here's all the petals. Then I deburr the edges. And I start bending and shaping the petals. I score the little leaves. This rod is going to be used as the stem. Here I bend the stem for some detail. This is the part that sits under the rose petals. Here I'm prepping the parts to be welded. Welding this rose petal by petal was really hard, so the main method I was using was basically putting a little tack on the stem and then attaching the petal to that little tack. So now I drop it in the polisher for a couple of hours. And finally, I'm putting on a clear coat to prevent any rusting. So here's the flower, and now it's time to make the base. I roughly cut this out from maple wood, and here I shaped it to be a pretty nice circle. And here's the glass dome I got from IKEA. I'm not going to be using that gold base, I'm going to be using this maple wood. So I'm outlining the channel where the dome is going to fit into. The way I'm cutting out the channel is going to be by laser cutting and then chiseling. So I make a test cut and it fits nicely. And here are some cuts to test the depth of the laser. Here I chisel out the channel and it looks really ugly, so I use this end mill on a drill and I clean up the channel. Now I'm getting rid of the burnt edges from the laser cutting. And here's the back side of the wood.
You need a jig. These channels are really interesting.
Now I'm going to be cutting this T-shaped channel. So it turned out pretty crooked and the wood got beat up a little, but I deburred the edges, I made them round so it looks a little better now. Now I'm drilling a hole for the rose and the LED light. Here I'm chiseling out the pocket where the LED light's battery box is going to sit. Bottom looks a little ugly, but it's not going to be seen. The LED light's going to cover up that pocket, so it's fine. I'm giving the wood a little stain. Now we're going to put it all together. finally, I don't show it here, but I put a couple drops of rose essential oil into the rose to make it actually smell like one.